Hey, my name is PolishLynx. Welcome to some more Sakura space. The trap has been set, and now we just have to wait. The shops are empty at this hour, so it's ideal for her. Again, it's empty here. Sure enough, a shadow begins to emerge. Hello, Captain. So nice to see you this evening. Nice to see you too, Akane. I was not expecting you to come out like this. Weren't you now? So he takes deliberate steps, moving closer and closer, until we're standing face to face. So, Captain, what brings you out on this evening? You wouldn't happen to be doing some midnight shopping, would you? Or maybe you're out here for another reason? I wonder whatever that could be. Somehow it's all very suspicious, don't you think? Perhaps it would be. She just shakes her head at me and lets out a loud sigh. Are you going to keep up this charade, Captain? Do you honestly think that I'm going to fall for something like this? I'm not really thinking right now. Captain, you keep putting so much emphasis on that. Oh, come on. She seems more disappointed than annoyed. There's no way that you would just walk out here by yourself and stand out in the open brazenly after what happened last time. Why not? Furthermore, the crew allowing their captain just to step out exposed like this? It just doesn't make sense. So I cannot but presume that this is obviously some trick. She giggles to herself. And if it was trick, what would you do? Do not rush me, I'm getting to that part. Since you obviously can't outsmart me, then I guess I should just explain to you now. If I remember correctly, you had a simulation room which was destroyed in mysterious circumstances. But recently you have been earning a titled profit from your jobs. So naturally I presume that you had gotten the best simulation room money could buy. Wahahaha! I guess she predicted that, haha. One that comes with deployable modules. How far am I off the mark, Captain? It's perfect strike. She nods a bed of sweat. Oh my, you really are worried, aren't you? It must as you have something to hide, hehehe. I better stand in that simulation room quivering in the boots. How unsightly, Captain. If this is how you're going to conduct yourself, then I have no reason to prolong this any longer. It's clear who the victor is on in our little game. She laughed herself. In short, your plan was to bring me out into the open with no risk to yourself. Perhaps to track me to or ambush me. You knew? You knew all of this and still choose to reveal yourself? That just shows that our team isn't too bright. Isn't that big egotistical? But of course! We both know which of us is superior at this point. Pretty much, yeah. Even with all of you combined, I managed to outfit you at every turn. A canister of massage was took to take down Nami, and Kodri took herself down with that silly spinning move of hers. The only one which I haven't matched to best is you, Captain. Since you're not actually here, I think we can let this game play a lot longer. But do not get too comfortable. She smiles at me with arrogance. I know all of you better than you know yourselves. This hologram you put in front of me was to lure me into a trap. She motions at the dark corner of shops. Now, who is waiting there for me? Me, I'm guessing. Once again, that is really obvious. Why would someone be sitting at the table when the food court is closed? She lets out a small hoof. How stupid do you think I am? Or, you know, how stupid are they? No one in the world would fall for a trap so as obvious as this. She pulls her whip out and examines it. Kotter would be too busy sulking in her room right now to be here. So there's only one of you here, which means that isn't even a challenge. Akane lets out a loud yowl. I expect a few, but you're all proving to be very boring. Don't think I'm going to let you get away with this. That chain of petty crimes on those planets while you were working under our company's name, which I don't really give a damn about. Phobos 7, IC4, Pantheon 3. And you tampering with the maintenance shafts and engineers. We'll bring you to justice. Well, make yourself try to sound like a hero. Sounds like you're trying to distract me from something. What? Nami? She's too far away to be able to do anything. And my crimes? Yeah, I have committed all of these crimes. You need to not remind me of it. She just smugly grins. Enough of this charade then. I'll be gone before Nami can catch me. What a parting gift. She pulls out a pistol. I think I'll fry your little hologram model. This will be your punishment for trying to fool me with such a petty trick. Maybe I could even fry your whole hologram when I eventually breach your defenses. Configuration EMP blast. The pistol begins to hum softly. Its final light immediately turns green. She points it, closing her eyes for a moment. Enjoy, Captain! Then pulls the trigger. The blast causes the ceiling lights to dim for a moment before emergency power kicks in. Hey? That should? Hey? In before it's not a hologram. She looks again with disbelief. Is this hologram reinforced against EMP or something? It should have been disabled by that blast. I pull out my pistol. Think again. Configuration stun. I can't realize our trick too late. She turns to move on to take a stunning round in the back. It doesn't scare, but it will make her move a little slower. Hey! She is still fast, however. Someone steps in her path. Going somewhere? But you shouldn't have caught up this quickly. She glances again to see Nami still sitting in the corner of the shops. Oh, that's how it is. Configuration, non-lethal. Nami brings her blade down. I can barely dodging it in time. It's great. I was right. Do have faith in you. Instead of panicking, Akan seems to be getting excited. All of you are so clever. Just be silent. There are a billion of Imperial dollars in red. I wish to be down with this mess immediately. But Akane is not giving up. Her whip lashes out, Nami avoiding with great effort. Despite being hit with a stunning round, she actually seems to be fighting harder than before. Nami keeps up, however. The two of them seem to be stuck in a stalemate. I aim another shot in fire. Akane dodges it, only for Nami to hit her with the flat side of a plasma cutter. It sends her flying. This is fantastic! You have exceeded all my expectations! But I don't want this to end just yet. Akane begins retreating to the shadows. I want things to become even more exciting! Will the Labrador be there? Before we can react, she disappears again. And I'm disappointed that she wasn't there. So she's really in that room. Nami wanders over to me, still wearing a focused expression. Kotori, did you get all of that? A head pops up from one of the shops. Every minute of it! Including her confessing to those crimes she committed! Good. It's a shame that I didn't get to fight her for. We needed someone to wield that bulky MP shielded camera. It's the only one we had in our quarters. I know, but still, it would have been nice. Kotori seems to be pouting a little bit. Oh well, it's what I expect to happen anyway. The important thing is that we have our confession. And we have some time before she fully recovers from those stunning hits. It was a brilliant plan, Captain. How did you know that she was going to try something like that? I didn't. I just planned ahead in case she had some sort of device which could disable electronics. I was not expecting her to pull out a pistol, however. I guess we will have to be careful about that in the future. Although we got an excellent result. It was still risky for you to stand out in the open like that. Kotori or I could have done the same thing. I did not think it would work unless it was me doing it. In her head, she has already beaten both of you. She's bound to target me next since I'm the only one she hasn't beaten. This job has its risks, but it paid off. She has surveillance cameras at the entrance of our quarters, I'm certain of it. So she will see Kotori's camera and know that we recorded her confession to her crimes. Did you retrieve the holographic model too? Done and done. Excellent. This has been our first real victory over her. Well, if she predicted that she would have some freaking disruptor with her that would disrupt the camera. Or something like that. Anyway, if we're thinking ahead of you by one step, then you need to think ahead 2 steps only? As long as we have her confession, she won't be able to leave the ship. While the evidence still exists, we'll be able to catch her. Well, Now we just have to wait for her to come to us.
Amazing, Captain! With this we take advantage straight out of her hands! Well!
Yes, let's say, yeah, but now comes the hard part. Once she's licked her wounds, she's going to come straight for us. We had better be prepared when she does. Settling back into my quarters, I cannot help but grin to myself as I watch the footage. She really did fall for it. Hook, line and sinker.
Don't you think that you're enjoying it a bit too much?
Not at all. It's fun to watch someone full of themselves fall flat on their face. However, since we've tricked her once, she's probably going to be a lot more wary in the future.
This is also a good time for you to be careful too.
That is true. Let me just rewatch this one more time. Wait, did I just hear the door open? Is someone there? I make sure to pull out my pistol. I doubt it is Kane. Maybe it is one of her robotic drones that got in here somehow. I had better. Nah, not her. Go away. A pair of hands seized my chest from behind me. For a moment, a wave of shock and embarrassment floods through me. Who's there?
Who else, Captain? I just couldn't resist temptation anymore. You have such a great bat, but you never answer my calls on a lonely night.
Because she doesn't want you. Which I understand.
So it's beg for me the camera. Take the camera. I'm going to make you pay with your chest.
She fondles my breasts, greedily, seemingly relishing how it softly squishes in her fingers.
Ah, so this is the captain's chest. It's as if my hands have sunk into heaven itself.
Okay, I might be after the captain as well. I mean, of all the girls of Sakura Space, I would be after her. That's true. Shika is the best. That is enough of that unprofessional conduct, Kotori.
Oh, we haven't even started being unprofessional. Just you wait and see the evening I have planned for us both. There will be wine, plenty of swimming. Without wearing anything, of course.
Okay.
Back on Earth, they used to call that skinny dipping.
Say,
what?
Is that really named like that? Skinny... skinny dipping. Is that really a thing? Okay, that's really a thing. Okay. It's good that I didn't enter the graphics because I have a very bad feeling about that. Alright.
Why don't we do that together while watching that big planet slowly orbit around us?
Yeah, and getting attacked by the freaking opponent that is on the ship. That seems like a great idea, you know. But yeah, not happening.
What romantic evening?
No, it's not. She begins to pinch the peaks of my fruit eagerly. Stop it, Kotori!
You're making such a scene, Captain. Is my technique making you that excited?
I swear you keep doing this to me.
It's not my fault that you leave yourself vulnerable when you think you're alone. My incredible sneaking skills keep letting me catch you off guard like this.
Yeah, sneaking skills. Yeah, right. Does anyone around here have any respect for authority anymore?
Of course I respect you, Captain. But I cannot forgive you for letting her get away from my plates.
Say what? Hey, you failed. Okay.
So feel the taste of this punishment mandated by the heavens.
Well, heavens have really bad taste in girls then. Always with dramatic language when she does things like this. I swear I really must displease her one day. Hey, I have an idea. Let's get Akane. I bet Akane would discipline her pretty well.
Besides, aren't we in your private quarters?
I feel her fingers slide up my chest and brush against my neck.
Where all kinds of private intimate things can happen? Wouldn't that be right, my dear Captain?
Not with you, thank you. I can feel her hot breath on my shoulder. Heavy sighs filled with longing.
Come on, Captain. You can't keep her waiting forever, you know?
Yes, you can. Sometimes you can.
You know me, I live in the moment.
Oh. Note for me, never leave the moment again.
So why don't you live in the moment with me?
Not interested. Her hands don't let go, not for a single moment. Alright, enough of that! You have extracted your prize.
And it was worth every grab. So soft and lovely.
I can see her hands making grabbing motions as she fondly recalls it in her hand. Head.
You'll need to loosen up, Captain.
I swear, Kotori. Yeah, you are losing up all the time and you get your ass kicked. What I'm going to do with you? I get that Nami got her ass kicked as well. Technically not ass kicked, it was some weird lubricants, right? Maybe slime doesn't exist in that world. On the other hand, they did realize it was... Why am I protecting the two of them, or not protecting, whatever? I don't care.
You don't have to do anything, I will do all of the work for you.
Oh, no thanks. Oh, again with the grabbing motions.
Like I always have.
Oh, yeah.
After all, letting such a nice chance go to waste is a crime against humanity.
Sorry, Nami is more interesting than you. I would say that it's that much of a big deal, you know.
But it is!
Well, she just diagnosis, I'm happy to see that she's in high spirits again. Our victory of Akane must have perked her right up.
Yeah. Well, not thanking her was a bit of a letdown.
Come on. You would be destroyed again.
Zooming in on her face when she realized that she fell for the trap completely was amazing. I saw that you were playing that moment yourself.
Yeah. I couldn't help but gloat a little bit about it.
Nothing wrong with the gloating, Captain. Especially when repeating a little brat like her.
Kotori laughs heartily.
I can't stop myself every time I think about that look on her face.
If there is one thing Kotori cannot stand, it's arrogance. Well, I'd say she's a bit arrogant herself. So that kind of doesn't make any sense. Granted, she's a bit full of herself. A bit. Yeah, delete a bit. She's full of herself. But she can't stand it when other people are the ones walking all over her. Then again, that's just natural, isn't it? For a moment, I can't help but think to myself. Say, Kotori.
Yes, Captain.
What do you think of this life we have chosen? She caused her to dry the blank expression on her face.
Now why are you suddenly asking a question like that, Captain?
Well, I'm just speaking to myself lately. How can I put it into the right words?
Yes, what are you trying to say, Captain? I'm right here for when you want to share your deepest, darkest secrets.
No, it's nothing quite like that.
Well, what is it then?
She's listening intently now. Let's say that everything goes according to plan. We capture Kane, turn in evidence of her guilt, and collect the bounty. 1 billion Imperial dollars could buy us our own capital ship with money to spare. All three of us would never have to work another day in our lives again. Perfect life. So, have you ever thought about how all of this ends? That's something I have thought a lot about myself. As the captain, it's my job to make ends meet. One day we're going to have to give up this life we have chosen for ourselves. Kotori does not say anything. She just sits there looking at me, patiently waiting for me to continue. As it is, we're just drifting from job to job, from galaxy to galaxy. Our line of work doesn't exactly leave a lot of time for introspection. But we need to start thinking about what we should do in the future. I wander over to the window in my room, looking out at the vast void. If this job is successful, we'll be some of the wealthiest people in this galaxy for sure. For real.
Then quit the job, damn it!
But the question is, what should we do from there? Buy some nice house on some nice planet and you are good to go! We can't just keep living in the moment. Have you ever thought about things like that, Kotori? And the answer will be no. Her next line is,
I haven't thought about it.
I make her towards the window. There is a vast universe out there. So vast that we could never explore all of it if we wanted to. Don't you think that there might be something better out there for us?
Oh, Captain, you sound like an old lady!
Okay, then Kotori, you go and freaking trip around the galaxy. I'm going with Shika, and we will set up on some nice planet with nice house. How about it? Don't you like that idea, Shika? Kotori starts laughing herself again.
Even if I were rich enough to level up on the day of my life, I would still do it anyway! But why? Some people win the lottery choose to continue living their lives as they always have.
Okay.
Why should we be any different?
I don't know. To not get killed? For example, considering what type of work you are doing?
This is the life for me, there is no doubt about it.
Then you are left alone.
I can think of another job that my skill set would be suited for.
Somehow I think I already knew that was going to be transfer.
But at the same time, I know that isn't going to be all that there is in your life, Captain. If you're going to do something incredible, I just know it. If $1 billion is going to get you where you want to be, then we have to make sure that this job is a success. You know better than anyone else, Captain. I'm never going to live for anything but the moment. So I'm just going to leave those things to you. But don't think about leaving me behind.
I thought about it like 15 times in the past 1 minute.
I want to be there for every step of the journey. All of us are bound together.
Yeah, that's right. Ever since we all met, we have all been sailing on the same currents. Just all drifting through this cold, vast universe together. I can't help but sigh as I reflect on it. How long ago was that now?
That was back on Earth ages ago. Hard to believe that we all ended up somewhere so far away from there.
On the planet that name we won't know. Okay, not the planet actually, galaxy. So that would be in the galaxy. Anyway, it really is hard to believe. Viable space travel was thought to be impossible just a generation ago. Shit. Now here we are.
Yep.
Kotori rests one of her hands on my shoulder.
You're our driving force, Captain. We never would have ended up here without you. Don't you think it's amazing somehow?
She points to the window.
Earth isn't a twinkle among those stars right now. That's how far we have all gone together. And you're telling me that we have to give up this life?
Yes.
That doesn't have to happen at all.
Okay, so how about we just travel to visit places and not do the jobs?
So even if we do become filthy rich, let's just enjoy this life a little longer.
Again, giving the type of work you are in, it's dangerous. You might not enjoy that a lot longer. It really might be a little. You're right. It's best to take the time to settle into things. Some people who win the lottery end up spending all of their money because they are not used to handling such finances. Alright, assuming I win a lottery. That would be great. Finally, could buy a nice house. And I'm not talking about huge house, nice small house with garden, cool thing. And basically I could enjoy myself every day like that. No work, which is great already. I wouldn't mind. I mean, I don't think I would actually be capable of spending all of the money from a lottery in one go. Actually, I'm kinda maybe not sure that I with winning the lottery. I think I might be able to actually, with winning like the top prize, I would be able to go through life, through the entire life, just with the first win. Anyway, we won't rush into something new. One small step at a time will be the best way to handle it. So I don't spend that much money, that's the plus. Anyway.
Exactly! See, you were thinking it again. Someone has to be around to drag you back to. Well, I guess the expression doesn't work here. But you get the idea, right?
Yeah, someone has to drag you back down to earth. Shika, and if someone else than me has to be, then it will be Nami. We both laugh together.
No matter what happens from here, it will work out fine. Akane will have to destroy the evidence and after we capture her. We've proven that we can outsmart her, and what can happen once can happen again.
Well, technically you didn't really contribute that much to the planning, so... She appears to be fired up.
No matter what Akane has in store for us, we have the advantage!
She's getting full of herself again. Yeah.
Anyway, I need to go practice, and Nami hasn't paid me back for making me hold the camera either.
I want to object, but I know that there will be no stopping her.
Don't stay here overthinking things for the look, Captain!
Just as silently as she appeared, she disappears out the door. She appears to be a good spirit, Captain. She most certainly does. Hopefully we can enjoy a little more peace before Akane comes after us. It's gotten very late now. The hours have passed by at a snail pace. I can't bring myself to sleep, however. Akane must have something extravagant planned for us. It's probably fine for now. No, it's not. I cannot let my guard down. Well, I'm tired, that's nothing that some cheap coffee cannot cure for now. Knowing Akane, she would have already started planning a counterattack. In fact, making her less mobile probably made her more dangerous in other ways. She probably won't reveal herself. Okay, so you used a stun gun. Do you really think it will last for that long? I mean, it would probably do something to her for like, I don't know, an hour? That's how it works, like, right? It doesn't last for like a week, right? Anyway, she probably won't reveal herself again and will just send wave after wave of assault drones at us. No matter how strong our defenses are, they could not withstand a tide like that. Her ego has been bruised, so she will probably want to get her revenge sooner rather than later. All in all, the best course of action for now would be not to let my guard down. If I do that, and she chooses to strike then, I will be really disappointed in myself. So for now, I'm going to take a long walk, and make sure that there is something amiss in the halls of our quarters. Is it really necessary for you to patrol the halls yourself? We cannot afford to take any risks. If a single thing looks out of place, I do not want to miss it. Akane probably still has access to the maintenance shafts, so she could easily burst through the roof anywhere or anywhere else. And I cannot sleep anyway, so I might as well do something useful, don't you think? But it would be wise for you to get some rest. I can raise the alarm if anything unusual happens. I can rest when it is over. We don't know when she's going to attack. It's not that I do not trust our AI, but the machine is fallible, no matter how intelligent it is. Akane would know that too. Even so, there is only so much that you can do alone. I am the captain of this company, and I will ensure their safety. If that means that I have to lose a bit of sleep over it, then so be it. There I become silent. It's then that I see my two crew members approaching me.
Hey, Captain!
Captain? Is something the better to do?
Have a look at this!
Katori is waving a jet party in front of my face.
Akane sent us a message.
Message? What kind of message?
Just have a look at yourself.
She shows the page to my hands. A pre-recorded video begins playing before me.
Hey! It's nice to see all of you again.
Akane is spread out on the floor, her whip in the hand.
I was another dismissed personally, but after what happened last time, it would be best to be a bit more cautious, don't you think? I am tired after you hit me with that stunning crowd, Captain. I merely managed to wear me out too. I suppose I should be angry at myself for being fooled by your trick. But if anything, I'm really excited.
She has that same look of glee on her face that she did before.
I'm sure that you've already guessed that I know about Coterie recording me confessing. That does put me in a rather tricky situation. So it looks like I have my back to the wall, cornered like a wounded beast.
That's where they are the most dangerous.
But remember, it's when a beast is cornered it's most dangerous.
Wires.
I just said that.
She begins to slide her whip slowly down the center of her chest. Ooh.
I didn't want it to end so sadly anyway. This little game has to play out a bit longer yet. Even though you have that footage, you won't release it until you either capture me or I leave the ship. After all, you wouldn't want someone else to snatch your bounty, would you?
Once again, she's proving to be sharp. She has pierced together our intentions. I mean, pieced.
So there's only a few ways this can end. I can't guess which way it will be. I knew that my idols wouldn't disappoint me. It's only been a short time, but I've had so much fun.
She seductively licks on one of her fingers.
Believe me, we're all going to have a lot more fun together before this is over. I'm going to make sure of it. So do not get too caught in that little fortress of yours. And it can be cracked open if you know how. With that said, I'm going to go take a nap and sleep off this silent round.
She puts her fingers on her lips and then pulls them toward us, blowing a gaze to the camera.
See you all very soon. I hope you all enjoy it. I know I'm going to. Every single moment of it.
With that, the digital pad goes silent. Coterie is quivering with rage again.
Damn it! The worst thing is that she's right. I want to fight her already. The suspense is killing me.
She's practically growling to herself.
Never have I met a bounty who was so annoying.
She's probably less annoying than you anyway. Even though we have the upper hand, it seems that the game isn't over yet. Do not concern yourself with her taunting. She hasn't told us anything that we didn't know. We don't know already. We don't already know. Ugh. Coterie is having none of it, however.
We can't just keep ignoring these insults.
We have to, Coterie. I know how you feel about it, but if you allow her to do this to you, Nami nods in agreement. I mean, Nami. God. I'm so bad at recording today. Even I noticed that. That's problematic. Nami nods in agreement. Do not worry about it, Coterie. She will not be able to fool us if we keep our heads clear. Exactly. If you let yourself fall for her taunts, she's going to trap you again and again.
Just knowing that makes me even angrier. She still has the gall to taunt us even though we managed to catch her with our trap before.
Okay, you didn't catch her. You just have a recording. That's not catching someone. Coterie grits her teeth, but she regains her composure.
No, I'm not going to let her win.
Nami just looks at it blankly. You cannot just sleep off a stunning ground. It will be a day or two before she can move unhindered again. Both of them look to me.
What do we do now?
For now, we wait. If we don't hear from her again within the next 3 days, we should presume that she's fled. I doubt she's going to leave, however. Her pride has been wounded, and we have hard evidence of her confession. She has plenty of reason to stay, so we will wait for her to make her move. Until then, we can only stay on alert. Coterie, hold on to the digital pad and see if she sends any more messages. Let's do our best, everyone.
Acknowledged, Captain. Got it, Captain. Acknowledged.
The two of them quickly leave. If she sends messages by digital means, then we can no longer rely on playing off her ego. That's pity, but I suppose it cannot be helped. Even someone like her learns not to put her finger on a hot iron after getting burned. And we'll find out what happens next in the next episode. For now, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.